Hello, 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 everybody. Hope you guys are all doing great. We are almost cured of the cold that I've been chilling with this past week, also. Still not completely gone, but it's better. Now I've got a bit of a throat clearing situation going on though, for some reason. But you know, congratulations on first, Azure. Dude, I'm kind of tired today, and I'm gonna be even more tired tomorrow. Tomorrow I am doomed, is all I'm saying. Ba 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Congrats on third, Eatable. Bo just grabbed it. So thank you for the hydrate. Let me take a sip. Appreciate the luck, man. The 280 is here. 280 consecutive streams. Hell yeah, yo. Almost at the big 300. That's like 20 days, right? Or 20 streams? Holy moly. And... dude, I love this track in Genshin. It's so good. Ugh. Dude, I saw something really interesting today, actually. Well, firstly, they have confirmed that a story DLC is on the way for Resident Evil Requiem. Might be a no-brainer for some people, but it's cool that we did get the full confirmation of it. So, that's really cool to see. Dude, you know what I learned today? Apparently OG Resident Evil 1, was supposed to be a first-person game, but they decided to change their minds due to hardware limitation. They didn't think they could pull it off with the PS1. This is a cool nugget of information. What kind of Pokeymans? We've been doing the Pokeymans Black. Because we're playing through that. For context, why is it still snowing? Because it's still winter. It's winter until the 21st of March. I think that's when winter is over, right? When does winter end? 20th of March, technically. Crazy, it's already hot here. It's always hot where you live. Also, how you doing, FSL? You guys have two like different seasons. One with more rain, one with the not as much rain, but still a lot of rain. You have 1 month that's kind of cold? How cold does it get? It's already warm here in Brussels. It probably will dip again. '23. I'm sorry to say, 23 is still warm. And I say this as somebody who lives in Spain, where it can go up to, like, into the 40s. 2023 is universally considered a nice warm temperature. Unless you are like from the Arctic Circle and warm temperatures like that are like boiling hot to you, and then you get cooked. I know some people like that, actually. Cherry blossoms already bloomed here, way too early. Oof. Hopefully they don't get screwed up by it going really cold again. $33 is the coldest you have. Over here, the coldest it gets where I live. Granted, I live in a coastal area, so it doesn't get that cold comparatively. But generally, the coldest it gets is... during the day, like 5 degrees or so in the winter. That's when it's cold. That's when it's cold. During the night, it can maybe drop down to like 2 or 1 degrees. There have been instances where there's been a bit of frost. But that's like the coldest. And then it goes up to like, on average, probably like 33, 34 during the summer. And then during like different heat waves, you can go up to like 40. The highest I've experienced was like 47 or so, 48. Though the air temperature was like 50, which was fucking insane. It was genuinely such a weird experience to live through. -7. Scary weather. Europe is really fucked up with weather. Because Europe is very much an anomaly, weather-wise, because realistically, Europe should have weather more closely associated to that, where you get in the north of the USA and like the south of Canada, with areas like the Scandinavian countries being like even colder, like basically Canada. Main reason why it's not that cold here is because of the Gulf Stream. Which basically brings up a lot of warmer weather, which allows it to be very temperate here despite being as far north as it is. Interesting fact, actually. So if it weren't for the Gulf Stream, Europe would be far, far colder. Which I always found very intriguing. Because if you look at an actual globe, and you look at the lateral distance and stuff, like, places like the UK are like Canada adjacent. Hold on, world map. Obviously you gotta, yeah, there you go. Check this out. There you go. You walk in a straight line, you end up in Canada? Yeah, basically. Look, this is obviously is a bit wonky because it's still a little bit of a curved map. But yeah, look at that shit, dude. So, like Madrid, which gets like easily 40, right? Capital of Spain, Madrid. During the summer, easily 40, is actually more in line with fucking New York. And you know how cold it gets in New York. So it's crazy. It's fucking... We are really far north. And yeah, it's all because of the Gulf Stream. Little geography lesson with Phantom. So if you don't like super ice cold weather, then hope that the Gulf Stream maintains. Must be nice to be coastal in the Mediterranean, though. I do live coastal Mediterranean. It is very nice. It's very temperate. It's very mellow. Despite some heat waves being kind of fucking crazy in the summer. Bam. Dun 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 dun. Dude, I saw a very insane video on apparently what Resident Evil is like, Requiem is like, when you're playing as Grace in first person, and she's on low health. Listen to this shit, dude. Also, headphone warning, I guess. Well, not a headphone warning, more like if you're listening to this like loud in public warning. Imagine needing to record this, dude. Her leg must really hurt. Yeah, dude. That's like, I was thinking, dude, there's almost 5,000 bookmarks. Holy shit. People are freaky. Anyway. Ah. I missed it? Oh, you did miss it. Wait, it was audio though. SMH? Were you not listening to like every second of the stream? Yeah, I'll let it play through one more time. Well, not all of it, but just an example. This is the audio Grace makes when she is low on HP. Side eye. It do be interesting. Let's see here. Let me fire up Pokemon then, shall we? Wait, there's a Sparksy trailer. I'm tempted to watch it, but I'll wait. I don't really, like I said, I don't massively care for Sparksy that much. But I might pull her. Oh, right. Not as much Sparksy, but they did reveal, they did drip market the new Silver Wolf, which is very cool. Silver Wolf level 999 she's gonna be called, which is an interesting name. Battle competition. What happens if I press mystery gift? Hold on. Yeah, give me a gift. Or is this kind of a gem? The real question is, how long does it do this for? Have I just locked myself into this? Hey, Subry son. Hope you're doing good. I think I'm stuck in here right now. Hold on. Let me restart it. Let me in! Okie dokie. So, when last we left off, we just entered this place, these ruins. Ah, version 2. I don't have version 2. Why did it default to that? Interesting. Actually, while you do that, I have to adjust my alarms because, we're gonna have a shorter stream today by the looks of it because I got raided a bit. And time zone shifts happen, and it's a bit annoying, but you know, we'll do a little bit of gaming. Hey, Red! Pokemon! Damn. Ah, I forgot that you can encounter things here. Right, it's Yamask. He's just a ghost type, right? And he's got, I actually remember this. He has levitate, I think. Oh, the haze. One more hit. Nightshade. Shouldn't do too much damage. Yeah. Ping, ping. I feel like it's definitely not really worth it to fight those guys, now that I think about it. Tell you what, we'll throw Herdia out in front, because he needs some XP. And he can probably... He actually probably killed Yamask pretty easily, because he has a dark type move. And... I think practically all of its attacks are useless here, no? This is actually probably a really good place to... Yeah, this is a really good place to farm up Herdia. What level is the Lil? 23? Okay, hold on. Yeah. We'll just focus the levels on Herdia for now. We'll bring it to like 20. Fight! Fortunately, we get a lot of Will-O-Wisp could have sucked, actually. That's the only thing that can, like, really be annoying for her here. Hey, level 19. Realistically, though, we can just fight normal trainers and have the XP share on Herdia. As we probably should. Let's finish off this Yamask. Give him the XP share and then fight some of the trainers. Okay. Bug. Give. Imagine if I just trashed it. Right. You? A Sandile? Not what I was not what I was expecting. But sure. I actually prefer that. Because it lets me one shot. If I crit at least. There you go, 24. Oh. I remember he's got the creepy music. Being here fills me with a magical power. Psychic Dua. Woobat. 23 Woobat. What is Woobat's typing? Is it just flying normal? Oh, it's a psychic flying. Oh, flying resists bug, right? No. I can probably go for a Fury Cutter Chain. He's faster. It's not gonna do a lot of damage to start off with, but the fact that there's two Pokemon... Okay, never mind. I guess that's awful Fury Cutter, huh? Right? Okay, no, it's fine. I don't know what the seal did, actually. Muna, there you go. Muna's about to get destroyed by Fury Cutter. There you go. Because Fury Cutter gets stronger the more you use it. Okay, nice. Herdy's level 20. Work up. Oh, attack and special. Yeah. You seem full of magical power too. Am I now? That's a crazy reveal. I thought I just started a fight there with this guy. No, it's just a Yamask. I'm actually just gonna run. Because I feel like there's no need. If there's trainers around, right? We still can't move ahead because there's so much sand. I'll do my best to remove the sand. Give me a second. Oh. Ah! That's not the Pokemon I wanted. I hate the dialogue system of this game, dude. Actually, high-key kind of pissed me off. It's equal parts stupidity. You like the bird fossil? Yeah. Because I always went with the turtle, but I just prefer to try out new things. So. Oh man, that was really frustrating. Because if you press click, it like auto does things. I think my dialogue's on quick again, right? Here you go. Back to where we were. Wow. Well, we'll do what? Herdy is gonna be a bit lower now. Like, don't get me wrong, I do like the turtle, but yeah. The fact that almost all fossil Pokemon need to be part rock. I think all of them do need to be rock, no? Has anybody broken that tradition? One's in Gen 8. Gen 8. All right, the messed up ones, right? Like, I understand that that's the point of them. But I would have preferred them to be, yeah, I would have preferred them to be like full Pokemon instead. It's a cool reference, but I think it just doesn't work to my preference. I didn't fucking give him the item. I'm so stupid. I thought I did. Oops. Oh well. Oh, I have to keep running. Ah. Oops. My bad. Well, we got a Pokeball down here. What? I should heal Duot, actually. No, but I agree with you. I don't like those fossils either. I think, like I said, the concept is cool. I get what they're going for, and I respect that they tried it. I don't like the outcome, though. Personally. At least, I think, at least give us at some point the full Pokemon. Wait, how's I able to do it beforehand? Was I not hugging the wall? If only they had a you can mismatch or you can do it proper. Yeah. Or have the proper options be something you can get down the line even further. So I thought this was fun. Am I tripping balls? I succeeded that like that was fine earlier, right? What am I doing differently? Oh, I guess that works. I don't get the would you like this? And then not giving me an option to say yes or no. In case I selected wrong. That's kind of dumb, but older game. So, whatever. If you have it as an option, you do as you like. I had the idea that they probably wanted to like have that as the forefront option. And by virtue of that, oh, okay. By virtue of that, I'd say having it be a something that you get the wrong versions first, and then down the line you can get the right versions would be more effective to my mind. And have the full true versions be stronger or something. Or let them evolve into stuff or something. I don't know. Because they don't even have evolutions, which I think is a bit sucky. I think that's like a big yucky point to me. I understand why Pokemon without evolutions exist. I personally don't enjoy them that much conceptually. I just really like evolutions and whatnot. Which killed my desire to try Power. That's fair. Actually, real. That's genuinely kind of where I'm at times too. I still like Palworld conceptually, and I want to play some more at some point. Especially down the line when things have like developed a bit further and whatnot. But as it currently is, yeah, like that's something that I always was like, ah, that's a shame. Because some of them, I feel like there was a very clear intention of having evolutions originally. Back in the early days a bit. Do I go grab the thing now, or do I go back to it later? I wonder. A traveling backpacker meets a traveling trainer. And having no proper story. I mean, yeah. I think the game isn't fully released yet, though. I think it's 1.0 is set for this year at some point, if I'm not misremembering. Don't take my word for it, though. Hold on. Yeah, it's scheduled for this year, the 1.0 release date. So maybe they'll introduce a story with 1.0? We'll see. Could be cool. Hello, Phantom. Come here. Okay. Alessa called and was asking me all about electric type Pokemon, and I thought about you guys. That's why I wanted to see you. Ta-da! Freebies for you. Here, Jaren. You too, Phantom. Ultra Balls? Wow! If you see a Pokemon that you want to have join you, be sure to use a good type of Pokeball, because this could be the first and last time you see that Pokemon. I know it might seem strange for me to say this, since I'm the one who asked you to complete the Pokedex, but please, remember to enjoy your journey. Of course, I'm not saying you can just neglect the Pokedex, but you know that. If you'll please excuse me, I have to go meet Bianca. It seems the professor gave us the Pokedex as a reason to send us on a journey. At least, that's what my mum told me. They wanted us to go out and see the world, so my mum, Bianca's mum, and your mum made a request to Professor Juniper. Phantom, what should we do now? I think I'd like to show the professor my thanks by going to Route 4 and catching some Pokemon I haven't yet caught. Okay. You think Nintendo's gonna drag the lawsuit until they give up, or gonna push for the win? Lawsuit? I thought the lawsuit was over. No, it's still going on. Apparently. I think it's just something that's going to continue. They're probably going to shift their attention to fucking the other one. The one that's now like well and truly copying everything. Because I can... Okay, so it's a... Oh, here we are. The music is sick. Gramps, we know you run the daycare. How do we know? Because we're Team Plasma. We're taking Pokemon away from people. Since you work at the daycare, we figure you must have a lot of Pokemon. Hand them over. What kind of nonsense is this? Oh, a strong-looking trainer, please help me. How do you know I'm strong? You're going to get in our way, we'll take your Pokemon too. The other one is just fucked? Yeah. And it is insane to think they get away with those designs. Like Team Plasma theme a lot? Yeah, it bangs. Ah, we got detected. Really? The sand attack? You're being so annoying! Yeah, piss off. Oh, don't you dare. Okay. I was gonna get so tilted if he did what I think he was gonna do. Nice, okay, this is how hurt he's gonna get some XP. Trubbish. Cool. Duwop can still do a little bit. Boom. Plasma! Wah! Okay. This is one downhill fast, so I think we better run. Let's hide out at the amusement park. Thank you so much. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. It's a brand new bike. I always planned on riding around Nimbasa City, but I never ended up riding it. Thanks. Have a daycare on Route 3. If you have any Pokemon you want me to raise, please drop them off. I just came to sightsee, but I got in a lot of trouble. Yeah, free bike. Hey, Madam Yoo-hoo! First of all, Nimbasa City has a lot of things to see and do. The amusement park, big stadium, small court, and the battle subway. I'm going to see the Pokemon musical. See you later. Never mind, connection's better now. What's up, dude? Welcome. If you did Pokemon quiz where you have to name all Pokemon, I actually saw something like that as well. I tried it for a little bit. Got 601 out of 1025. I think if you just show me the Pokemon, I can get the names, but remembering off my head, it's hard. She just shows up, and not fight. How rude. Well, to be fair, we fought a little bit ago, I think. And we just had a rival battle not too long ago with Sharon as well. They try and alternate a bit. Da 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 da. What button does that end on? Hello? I swear I had one for the map as well. Oh! Oh, you hold it. Ah. Dun 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 dun. Does Ryder could even think of so many, even ones from Scarlet and Violet. I didn't play Gen 9 and barely touched Gen 8. I didn't rest in your brain, dude. It remains. We don't have Fly yet. I actually don't remember when we get Fly, nor do we have a Pokemon that can use Fly. Actually, no, we do. We have our bird, our Tranquil. Can probably use Fly. I don't know. Battle Institute, test your trainer skills. Don't mind if I do. I'll judge your battles in a battle test. Would you like to? Would you like a challenge? Ah. What did he say? Finish your journey and build your strength. Okay, so it's like end game. I love the music here. The music is pretty sick. Holy shit. It's an American footballer. Basketball players. Holy shit, look at him. I'm still a rookie, but someday I'll be a great player. Yo, Hoopster. I have a Whirlipede screaming at me. Ooh, level 25. Impressive. Razor Shell. Nice, defense down. That's good. Okay, we've just offset it. There you go, nice. Oh, no. Well, I mean, we only offset it a little bit, I guess. Don't you protect immediately afterwards. Come on now. Okay, nice. We immediately load the defense again. Meaning this next hit should kill. But yeah, if I had like outlines to Pokemon and stuff, I'd have a much better time. Let's forget Water Gun. Water Pulse is just better Water Gun anyway, so. Holy shit, lots of XP for Herdia. Dun. 2,500 from winning. Is that Pokemon namer just raw? Like, here's a box of text to your thing? I think so. At least the one that I did was like that. B-ball? Yeah, it's basketball players, dude. We just beat one earlier. Just a second ago. Crazy that there's teleporters in this game, right? What's up, Jamie? What Pokemon did they have? That guy had a Whirlipede, the guy that I fought. Well, only one of them challenged me to a battle, but you know. Oh, there you go. Had a look at the musicals. It's so cool. Since you're here, come on, Phantom, come with me. Over here. Okay, never mind. She's giving us a tour. Okay, we're here. Let's go in. Amazing, isn't it? Hello, you two. How do you do? I'm the owner of this theater. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, I must say, you two seem like phenomenal trainers. What do we do here? We use props to make your Pokemon fashionable and glamorous. You want to join in and play dress up? To get started, here's the prop case. Wow! A prop case? And with the prop case in the key items case. The prop case lets you store props for decorating your Pokemon. First off, you need to pick a Pokemon. Sure. Then it's time to play dress up. Aha. Right. Dude, we can make him a nerd? Oh, we can make him very dapper looking though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at him. Wonderful, look at him. Imagine he comes into battle with that. Fantastic job coordinating everything. Utterly charming. If you have a Pokemon who can play dress up, you can participate in the Pokemon musical. Would you like to join us? No, thank you. But cool. Oh, I don't know what to do. Doing the musical would be totally cool, but there's other stuff I want to do. Okay, that's it. I made up my mind. I'm going to see the sights in Nimbasa. See you, Phantom. Oh. Echoed voice. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Sensational. It's empty. Let's go upstairs. Oh, we got a person grooving. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything to start doing this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna... get intercepted here. Daddy, what are you doing here? I've come to take you back home, of course. Your mother told me that you'd made it all the way out here. Haven't you gotten far enough? No way. I'm going to keep traveling with Phantom and my Pokemon. Absolutely not. Others do things their way, and we do things ours. Is that so? Then how about you do things your way, and I'll do things mine. Sweetie, you keep going on your travels. Oh shit, the gym leader's here. Hey, who do you think you are? This is a family matter. My name is Alessa. I'm this town's gym leader. I also happen to be a model. Had to throw that in. You know, there are many people in this world. There are people whose way of thinking may be completely different from yours. Sometimes this means you may get hurt. Of course! That's exactly right. It's because I'm worried about that. But it's important to keep trying, to learn about the differences between yourself and others. To learn that being different is okay. And you shouldn't worry. Trainers always have Pokemon at their side. Pokemon are wonderful. Not only how cute they can be, but also how much you can depend on them. Please! I know there's gonna be painful stuff like you're worrying about. I know, really, I get it. But, like, listen. There'll be tons of nice people too. Know what else? Since I've been traveling with Pokemon, I've already gotten tougher. I can totally tell. So, please? I guess. Wanting to continue your journey is selfishness on your part. Wanting to stop you is selfishness on mine. I'm surprised to find I'm the one being childish at my age. This gym leader's comments helped me wake up. Bianca, I'm sure it's better that you take the path you want to take now. I hope that your journey will be fun. Bon voyage. Phantom, please, take care of my little girl, okay? Papa, I'll come home after I find what I really want to do. I'm sure he traveled as a trainer himself in the past. Being a parent must be hard. Did I meddle unnecessarily? You look troubled, so I decided to chime in. By the way, if you're trainers, please stop by the Pokemon gym. I'll teach you a little something about how tough a journey can get. Damn. She's so cool, huh? I wanna be a totally cool woman like Alessa. I wonder how I'll get there. Well, before that, I guess I need to discover what I really want to do. See you later, Phantom. Well then. Is that like he was giving you her hand in marriage at the end? It did come across that way a little bit. What about Sharon, dude? Macho brace? Whoa! It's for, EV training, right? I think? I'm not entirely sure. I should just take the bike. I was doing the test. I can't even remember status. It's cooked. Oh no. That could be a fun idea for a stream at some point. I'll keep it in mind. Trying to name... I mean, to keep in mind, there's like over 1,000 Pokemon now. So, you know. $1,025 in the test, yeah. I won, then I lost. Here station has trains where you can battle other trainers. A battled Subway. You're a trainer, aren't you? Please just accept this without a word. Man obtained the Versus recorder. And put the versus recorder in the key items case. If you have a versus recorder, you can record battles with friends or on the battle subway. Anyway, this woman of mystery will go somewhere. That's right. She'll go to the Battle Institute. Doubles EV gain, but half speed. I see. Oh, doubles gain. Interesting. Look at this plays. 7 lines in total, but I heard the only lines you can take at the beginning are the single, double, or multi-trains. Single trains. So what's this like? Hello! Welcome to the exchange service corner. Would you like to trade your BP for some fabulous prizes? Yeah. Smackdown, round, swagger, pluck, sludge wave, ally switch, incinerate, quash, explosion, psych up. Okay. Protein. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, these are the EV training things. As well as toxic. Okay. As well as a lot of these things. Wow. Holy moly. Rare candy as well. Halves of bit messed up though. Might be good for some beefy HP defense Pokemon. All Pokemon has low speed to begin with. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, okay. We'll do that at some other point. It seems like a little bit of a lot of things to get into. So worry about that later. But what is this over here? You're looking for Team Plasma, right? They ran into the amusement park. Come with me. They're not here. Let's ride the Ferris wheel and see if we can spot them. I love Ferris wheels. Circular motion, the mechanics. They're like collections of elegant formulas. First, I must tell you, I'm the king of Team Plasma. Huh? What? Getz has asked me to work with him to save the Pokemon. Dun dun dun! I wonder how many Pokemon exist in this world. More than 1,025, at least. My Lord N! You're safe, sire. There's no problem. You're part of the people we brought in to help save the Pokemon, so you're under my protection as well. Go quickly and let my battle cover your retreat. Now then, Phantom, do you follow my logic? No. That's how it is. That's unfortunate. And then, the future I envision. Perhaps I can't beat you here and now, but I'll battle you anyway to buy time for these members of Team Plasma to flee. Brother, they're stealing Pokemon. Little guy's too brainwashed to realize that that they're like worse. All right. Embargo. Boom, baby. One shot. Darumaka. Interesting choice. Oh, that reminds me. We have a Darumaka that I wanted to check out. Scraggy. Is it already fighting type? It is already dark fighting. I guess Sork will do good here. Sork or Tranquil. We'll go Sork because he's a little bit lower in level. I'm cheating every time I hear you mention one. We'll go for a low sweep. The El Clasico. Your Pokemon look happy. Well, yeah, because they love me. Damn it. Well, what happens if, if you have, like, really low, friendship Pokemon? You're kidding me, dude. Piss off, dude. I hate confusion. Confusion is some of the dumbest things in existence, dude. Alright, Tranquil. What else? Level 25 now. Sigilif. A little bit hard at this one. Sigilif is actually a pretty strong Pokemon. At this point in the game, because it's no evolutions. Therefore, its stats are pretty high. We'll use Herdia so we can use some dark attacks. Even if I lose, is it different from the future I saw? What is bro on about? Tailwind, interesting. Damn, a crit. A bit late for Tailwind to be set up, but whatever. Holy XP for Herdia. But who are you? You're quite strong. But I have a future that I must change. And for that future, I'll defeat the champion and become unbeatable, unlike any other. I'll make all trainers free their Pokemon. Just try and stop me. I will. If you want to be together with Pokemon, your only hope is to collect the badges from each area and head for the Pokemon League. Try and stop me there if you dare. I will. If your conviction is not strong enough, you will never be able to defeat me. I will be strong enough. Don't you worry about it, buddy. Should have opened with Sigilif, yeah. Goes to show how little he knows, eh? Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Right then, let's think here. What TMs do I have actually? Dig, Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb. I think I'll actually use a Rock Tomb on Drillbur. Problem is I kind of like all of these at the moment. I might honestly just get rid of Rapid Spin, because as nice as Rapid Spin is, rare is the occasion that I actually actively get to use it, right? And have it be useful. Has any of the Team Plasma that believes in this free Pokemon stuff ever asked themselves what if Pokemon wants to be trainers? Will free Pokemon come back to the trainer? What then? So, to my knowledge, they are fully aware of how hypocritical they are. Part of it is that it's only really N that fully believes that stuff. And that's because he was like brainwashed from being like as a young child. So The rest are very clear that they're just assholes. They're just like, you know. Yeah, I'm aware how good Rapid Spin is in like actual content. Rasher. I just meant like in normal playthrough. Special attack. He wants normal attack, right? Speed down, defense up. Not ideal. Seen some hard mode ROMs though. That's fair. From the time since I played it, is their main plan is that only us will have Pokemon? I believe that's kind of the plan of the leader. Is that in his eyes, if nobody has Pokemon, he can rule over everybody. Okay, hold on. Ooh, okay. This one actually, low-key has some of the highest stats. The only problem is that it doesn't... I guess I can just build it. It has... Go. Whatever. I can think of like 3 or 4 people in all the games that use hazard moves. I used it once against, I think, who was it? Somebody set up hazard moves, actually. Let me set up some toxic stuff. But yeah, like it was very irrelevant. I actually got to use Drillbur for that specific moment, which was pretty cool. But yeah, no. The hazards battle I showed you a while ago. Oh yeah, the Pokemon thing. I forget it's called. Pokemon Showdown thing. I remember that. I've actually once done a bit of a strategy with that. I used to do the old Toxic Leech Seed combo back in Gen 1. One of the funniest things that I've done is I had a tank Garchomp with his rough skin ability. Put a rocky helmet on him. Gave him spikes and stealth rock and dragon tail. And what I would then do is I would just keep fucking rocking that around. And basically pushing. Oh, you give me strength? Goodness me. Just some random NPCs, I'll be like, oh yeah, here's a crucial ability, by the way. Here you go. Okay. Anyway. Lucy is a surprisingly effective move in a lot of Pokemon games. Yeah, especially with wool Pokemon. Hey, a Soothbell, nice. I remember that's kind of the... Wait, how does... Darumaka evolves through level, right? It's like level 30 something that it evolves. 35, yeah, there it is. Because Darmanitan is like really fucking strong in this game. It's probably the best fire type you're going to be able to get. Barring legendaries and whatnot, of course. But no, I had a team that I actually quite liked. I haven't actually gone into any direct things to like test the team. But I would just play against a friend. Dead friend has not yet been able to beat the team that I set up. Which is pretty funny. Is that the top? Yeah, there it is. It's free. Yes, it is free. Correct. Where's the gym? Let's do the gym. Well, let's like enter the gym. Wait, what's through here? Ah, a route. Back in Gen 1, the code was so fucked that latency drain would use toxic values if used together, so the damage would both would keep escalating and healing you more every turn. Ah, gotcha. That is messed up. I mean, there's a reason why there is no real Gen 1 competitive play for Pokemon, because it very much wasn't competitive ready. In fact, to my knowledge, Pokemon Black and White was really what propelled forward the competitive scene, if I'm not mistaken. Because before that, it was kind of just wishy-washy. And then once Black and White circled around, they unified on a format for VGC, and yeah. That is if my memory serves right. I completely forget where you go for the gym. Is this the gym? That's the stadium. There's the theater. So is it this one? There's a tennis and basketball court. I thought it was down. There was also the game where approaching at level 1 is basically 100% correct chance. Yeah. Power! Power is essential for both Pokemon and football. Holy shit, look at him. Linebacker Dan. Ooh, actually, I should fight him with Drillbur. Drillbur needs the levels. Ow. Big ow, actually. Wow. Bye-bye. Is that one shot? I'm actually not entirely certain. It does. Sick. Ah, I split the XP multiple ways. Timber! Ah, that's a shame. We'll send out Tranquil. Air cutter. Oh no, not the rock throw. It did like nothing. But yeah, Gen 1 through Gen 1 is a buggy mess. Isn't it like the game straight up breaks if you try and edit it so that in yellow version that it's a normal Pikachu that can evolve? And the moment you try and do that, it just completely messes up the game. Look at all these guys. No, you're... A lot of people do the games with Pokemon split screens, with the top screen taking up 60% and the screen at the bottom being like 30% in the corner? Yes, it requires me to do some extra things that I can't be bothered doing. Some of it also is rather annoying insofar as that, having it be done differently in some ways doesn't look as good in the ways that I can do it on hand right now. So I just figured I'm not gonna bother. Gen 1 had missing now. I feel like that explains Gen enough, honestly. Yeah. Seen one ROM hack that allowed the Pikachu to evolve and didn't fuck up the whole thing. What most hacks of Yellow do is just allow you to catch a Raichu down the line. Because I think, isn't it that Pikachu isn't actually a Pikachu? It's its own unique Pokemon in the coding of Yellow, right? And if you then try and replace the coding of that Pokemon, it like fucks a lot of things up. Am I missing something? Where is the gym? Is it this building down here? Is it just this thing? No, that's the battle area. Interested in trying Pokemon Fusion after you're done with the normal games? Maybe at some point. There are some plus and minuses to the game from the bits and pieces that I've seen. Which badge city? This Nimbasa city. The electric badge is the next one up. But I'm struggling to find where the entrance to the gym is. Model gal, yeah. Was that me? The theater? Did you have a good rest? Let's see. The theater would be musical theater. It'd be this one. I don't think so. I don't think it's part of it though. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, that's the building? Okay. Okay, dude. Why we shitting and farting? This is the gym. What a crummy looking gym from the outside. Fresh water, thank you. Thank you. Right. Which one does this do? Okay, we can just straight hop into this one. Whoa! Oh, okay, it just turns us back. Sick. Clean my mouse mat today. Wasn't expecting this water to turn semi-brown. That is wild. Mouse mats collect a lot of dirt. Don't you dare pull out Wait, I didn't swap. Oops. Jobber, go! I thought I swapped Jobber out in front. I did not. Hone Claws! Oh boy. Oh no, dude, double team? Plus the fact that I have to hit a rock throw? Holy shit. This is gonna be an interesting time. Holy shit, it hit. It hits again? Huge. Level 20 Daramaka, nice. And another Immogla. Oh! Immogla, which is competitively one of the worst electric types ever. Right, knee? That's right, I know ball. Anybody want to notice that this is the Pokédex sound? You guys remember that? Welcome, challenge. Will you do the greatest of honors and accept your challenge? Okay. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay, dude. La 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 la. Rich boy Cody. Fuck off, Cody. Shit! I forgot to change again. I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid, dude. Flame charge, but I'm not steel type yet, so this is like neutral damage. It also makes it quicker, but that doesn't matter because it's already quicker than me, so you know. Yay, level 21 Daramaka. Roll, 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 roll on roller coaster. Okay. Okay. Sure. I think he's a bit not right in the head. Let's heal up and like leave this person. Drink some fresh water. You guys not drink your water like that? There you go. Ah! Are you cool riding a roller coaster? When you ride a roller coaster, the speed can make you dizzy. I'm going to make your head spin with a Pokemon battle that's just as intense. Okay. He's got 2 Pokemon, right? I'll start off with the Hone Claws. Well done. Just looking at Darumaka and something called Zen mode. What is that? It's part of its ability. Read its ability and it'll kind of explain it. It's a cool feature that unfortunately rarely has the chance to be used. Your way of battling is elegant. You've got style, even compared to Miss Alessa. Ah, I didn't get on in time. Well, might as well just heal while we're here. Oh, we missed it. Wait, no, did we though? Maybe it just was frozen while we're in the menu. Whee! Whoa! That's pretty cool. Galarian Zen mode looks better. It varies. It could be though in some cases. It depends on the situation, if I'm not mistaken. Emolga! You creature! Not the immediate double team, I'm gonna cry. Another rock tomb. And again. There we go, level 22 Daramaka. Fire Punch! Ooh. I feel like we kind of... Uproar... We'll replace Uproar. Though, do we? Yeah, we replace Uproar. I like it is because its speed goes from 95 to 135 and its attack goes from 140 to 160. Going the mountain with Sash would be good. Could be. But by having a focus sash, you get rid of the opportunity to have any other items. But yeah, I can see that working. The evil and intimidating, trick room. I'm just quickly going to Focus Center. Whee! Bum ba-dum bum ba-do-do-do-do-do bum bum ba-dum bum ba-do-do-do-do-do. Gorilla Golia tactics? Some Golia tactics. More than Groudon? Well, you shouldn't look at Groudon, you should look at Primal Groudon. Realistically, nowadays. Gorilla? Minus spelling error, it's still actually incorrect, by the way. Because it is not Gorilla Tactics. Wait, it got rid of my thing! Bastard. Because it's not actually Gorilla as in the 8th Gorilla. Gorilla Tactics is actually something completely separate. Spelt Guerrilla. Guerilla, I believe. Which I think comes from Spanish. If I'm not mistaken. You better believe my finger's like pointing up like the nerd emoji. The loop-de-loop, wow! Wow! Alright. Wait, let me get my soft, shit. Yeah, my soft shit. Where is it? We got soft sand, I think. Did I not? Was I? Oh no, there it is, yeah. Yeah, no, it's good stats. It's something that can competitively be very easily abused in a bad way. All right, let's go take care of Alessa. Unfortunately, the annoyance with Alessa is the fact that she does have multiple Emolga. So this is gonna be a bit rough for Drillbur, but we'll do what we can. I don't think we can really deal with multiple aerial lasers, so we just have to. Okay, I think we win here. You and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. We outspeed here. No, we don't. Oh, 1 HP? Nah, I'm gonna have to use a revive there. I thought we'd outspeed. I was wrong. Darmaka, I guess. Like, fire punch, I guess. Bolt switch. If it's in Cobblemon, it is in Cobblemon. Cobblemon has every Pokemon, to my knowledge. Avoided? That's crazy work. We'll go for a Herdia. We'll just go for a bite. Okay. You're just gonna keep volt switching. What an annoying person. Damn it, crits. Fuck me, I guess. God, Emolga is such an annoying Pokemon. It's like, especially at higher levels, it's kind of like not great, but at this stage of the game, pain in the ass. Okay, nice. That low rolled. Big level for Drillbur. Slash. Ooh. Flash is pretty good. Unfortunately, right now we need Rock Tomb. I'm gonna have to give up on Slash. Ah! Gonna use another sweet lemonade, sweet lemonade. You know that's from, you know, Ball. There you go. All right, here we go. I think we'll switch here for a bit. We'll send in Lilil. A properly dramatic victory requires a dash of danger and a pinch of peril. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna be very annoying here. Okay, never mind, we're dead. Oh! Holy moly. My goat Lilil hung in there. of Elite Seed. Use that on Jilba. Mega Drain. The most annoying... There we go. It's one of the most annoying strategies to do, and it's always funny. There you go. Okay, will outspeed Drillbur, but that should be fine. I think it's with it being yellow HP, she might not actually go for... Wow! Of course it crits. Hello? Aha! Boom. Sayonara. Good job, Drillbur. And with that, we've defeated Alessa. I meant to make your head spin, but you shocked me instead, I think she says. I didn't actually pay too much attention. My oh my, you have a sweet fighting style. I mean, you're a great trainer. Excuse me. Oh, here. I want you to have this. Wow! Oh! Receive the Bolt Badge from Alessa. If you have 4 badges, including this Bolt Badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, here's this move I like. Feel free to use it. If you want to. It's Volt Switch, isn't it? Yeah, I recognize that she likes it. Bitch spammed it. Volt Switch lets a Pokemon switch with a different Pokemon after attacking. Of course, if you don't have another Pokemon in your party, you can't switch. You're going to Driftwell City next. Of course. There's a Pokemon gym there, after all. Oh. I bet you won't be able to get there. You know what? I'll fix it so you can cross. Wait for me on Route 5. Wow! How nice! Anyway, that is unfortunately where we have to end it for tonight. Because I do have a raid later. And I'm still figuring out some of the time shift things because time zones. So, you know. Yeah. Let's walk back. Made some good progress today, though. And, you know, beating a gym. Fighting N. You know, the whole shebang. I might actually go ahead and train up my Pokemon a bit off stream. Maybe. Perhaps. Perchance. We'll see. But yeah. Like I said, okay. Real talk, dudes. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I have to get up early. So it's gonna be quite reliant on if I get the ability to actually sleep a lot or not. Because I've got raid in, I think it's like 20 minutes or so. And that's gonna last a while. And then I gotta get up at, I have to be up at like 10. 10:30. And then I'll be back at some point. I don't know when. And then after that, when I'm home, I'm probably gonna sleep a little bit. And if I can't, then... If I can't sleep, then there's definitely no raid. That much I'll say. Alright, let's see. Shall we find somewhere to raid? Okay. We've got a couple of people live. Klims is playing Dead Space. What time is it? Oh, how long has he been streaming for? Oh, he's only recently started. What the hell? We could raid Klimza. I don't think I've raided Klims in a while. Edwin is live right now as well. I think she just went live, actually. We haven't raided her in a bit, I think. Choco is live right now. What's she doing, actually? She's doing some art. She is doing some art. Oh, she's drawing some Hololive girls. What are we thinking, dudes? Where to? Where to? Where to? Let me see. Have I raided any of these guys in the last whatever amount of days? I know for a fact I haven't raided Clemson this month. But let me check Erwin. I've not raided Erwin in the last month. And Choco, I think I have raided once. Yeah, Choco raided once. So it's between Erwin and Klimza, methinks. What are we thinking? Ugh. Dude, I'm already feeling super sleepy. I'm gonna be so fucking dead tomorrow. It's horrible. Whatever. Whatever. Dun, 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 dun. Monja music, that's right. What's up, Clara? We're right at the end. How you doing? Let's see. Yeah, I think... oh my god, my head. I think... I will just be... Oh. Okay, that's kind of wild. Anyway, I'm still gonna wrap up here, just in case. Where we going? Where we going, lads? Any preferences? Right now, the options are either Erwin, who's doing some just chatting, saying some spooky games, so we'll see with that. And then Klimza is playing Dead Space, which is also a spooky game. And I haven't rated either in like the last month. What are we thinking? I have decision paralysis, so I need help here. Because I gotta get rating. Dead Space is a mood? Alright, Dead Space it is. Thank you guys all for watching today. Like I said, I'll be off to set up for raid now. As mentioned, tomorrow is a bit up in the air whether I'll stream or not. We'll see how it goes. I will be probably very tired regardless. So we'll have to see how this goes. That being said, you'll know if I have a stream. If not, then I'll just take tomorrow off and maybe stream on Thursday instead. We'll see how that goes. Maybe not though. Oh no, maybe I will, actually. Anyway, thank you guys for chilling. Hold on, let me do the commands. Mods, AFK. If you haven't joined the Discord, please do so. I will catch you guys possibly tomorrow, maybe Thursday, definitely on Friday. Until then, stay safe, love you dudes, and as always, have a good one. Bye-bye!